Hey guys, happy Wednesday night. I know I normally come in here on Tuesday nights, and that kind of didn't happen last night for a reason. So I'm in here tonight. So tell me who's watching, tell me who's live, tell me who's watching the replay, and tell me what you guys have been doing this week. How has your week been going? Tonight we're going to be talking about the power of your website. And I don't know if you guys realize or remember the post that I put up earlier this week about what is the main reason, what is the main goal for your website. And I got so many different answers, so many different reasons, and they were all good, but they weren't the best reason and the best goal to have your business succeed. Your website is literally the most powerful tool to get sales in your business, to make money in your business. And without making money, you don't really have a business, you have a hobby. And so we want to make sure that we are not just being busy and not actually turning over a profit. We want to make sure that everything we create is working for us so that we can make money without having to work harder. So your website is the #1 tool to do this. And tonight I am going to tell you how. So, one second, let me pull up my notes here so I don't forget anything. Okay, so here are a few things to keep in your mind. The people who are visiting your website, those are all warm leads. So they already kind of know what you do, or they have an interest and they're going to your website to find out more, to see if you can help them. So we want to use our website to not only grab their attention, right, but to keep their attention and to direct them to the places that they need to go without overwhelming them. And it can be really easy to overwhelm somebody when they don't really know much about you at all. Because they get to your site and a lot of times we're bombarded with this information that we just get so overwhelmed that we don't even want to go places, right? So we're going to use our website in a way that directs them exactly where we want them to go. So whether that's our email list, whether that is signing up for our webinar or an opt-in, whether it's going to your sales page and clicking book a call with you, like whatever that goal is, it's your job to lead them there on your website. Believe it or not, you have control where people are going. And we can use design to direct their eye. We can use color and layout and all of that stuff. So your website is a tool to get these warm leads, which are the visitors, to say yes. And we need to make it easy for them to choose you and to say yes. So it really needs to be exactly what they need to see. And it needs to be very clear that you're the right choice for them and that you can absolutely help them. So here are some statistics for you. 38% of people will stop engaging with a website if the content or layout is unattractive. That's kind of scary. So if your website, if you never hired a professional designer to help you, then that means that that 38% of people are actually going to not even engage with your website. They're not going to take you seriously. And then 94% of people cited poor design as the reason they mistrusted or rejected a website. So the design and layout of your website is so crucial in how people are going to interpret how professional you are, interpret how good you are at what you are doing. So only 6% of people aren't going to care what your website look like. 94% of people, that's like almost all of your leads go into your website. So if your website is looking homemade, then your potential clients, they're really not going to take you for the professional that you are, whether they're subconsciously thinking that or consciously, most likely subconsciously, they're thinking that you lack experience, that you're not the right person for them. And they're going to start going for the other people in your industry who have a more professional layout, who have a website that doesn't overwhelm them, a website that is clearly professionally made. I think most people can point out when a website was DIY'd. And DIYing in the beginning is great. because I do think you need to have pieces together before you hire a professional. But if you are in a place in your business where you're getting lots of leads to your website, but you're not seeing a good conversion rate of them close out into paying customers, then that's when you need to get a professional to look at your website and to help you out. So take a moment to think about off-brand and on-brand products, right? So a lot of the times the content in the bag or the bottle or whatever it is actually the same exact thing. On-brand people normally have off-brand products too, and it's literally the same exact content going into it. So Aldi is a big one. They have a lot of off-brand things, but it's literally the same exact food going into the bag. So we trust brand names more, right? We would rather pay more money for the experience of the brand. So I'm really into sparkling water lately because I can't drink enough water like on my own, so I have to make it fun. And so there's an Aldi brand called Pure Aqua, and then there's LaCroix, I think I'm saying it right. And I would so much rather buy the LaCroix can because it's more slender and taller, it has prettier colors, the whole packaging is nicer, and just the whole experience makes me want to pay more money, even though there's less bottles in the package. Paying double the price for like half the bottles, like I am willing to do that because of the experience of the brand and the high-endness of the brand. Like you feel like you're getting a better product. And so it's the same exact thing with your website, right? So if your website is not looking the part, it's not making the choice easy for those leads to choose you. Because it's not easy for people to hand over money, right? They don't want to part with their money. And so they want to make sure that they are making the best decision for their business to hire you, whether it's for their business or not, whatever it is that you do, they want to make sure that they're not wasting their money, that they're not getting scammed, that they are getting what they're paying for. And so if your prices are not matching the quality of your website and the brand that you have, then they're not going to trust you. They're not going to choose you because you're not making the choice easy for them. They're going to shop around and they're going to go with the one who looks more professional. So sometimes you really have all the knowledge that you need to have success in your business, to start making a profit that you're happy with. And sometimes if you're not seeing the success and you have all the strategies, it's really the lack of strategic and professional branding. So if your logo is homemade looking, if your website layout is atrocious and is dated and doesn't look good on phones like it does on computers, if you're using inconsistent graphics, if you look different on Facebook than you do on your website, than you do on Instagram, and you're all over the place, you don't look professional. And so if this is you and you are struggling, you don't know what to do, I have 2 spots left in March to work with me. 2 spots left, one-on-one, where we walk through the vision of your business to make sure that we are strategically branding your colors, using color psychology, making sure that we have a brand board as a blueprint to lay out all the important elements of how you're going to look the part on each platform that you're on. We're going to go through the website content. We're going to map out your site pages to make sure that we're leading those people exactly where we want them to go. And there's color is actually involved a lot in this. So a graphic designer's job is not just to make a pretty design, it's to make it work for the purpose that we want it to do. So to get them to click that button, we use a certain color. To get them to direct their eye someplace, we use certain design elements to literally direct their eye to where we're going. We can control so much, and I don't think people understand that. And so if you want proof that this works, I had a client back in January. We launched her new brand and website, and she made her biggest month yet at over $8,000 in the same month that we launched her new brand and website, and she didn't change a single strategy. She just looked professional and played the part and looked the part. And so I have 2 spots left in March. They go pretty quickly. So if you want one, message me. Be sure to get on the phone with me because we can talk more about your personal business and your vision and what your needs are. But so branding and website can literally change your life because it can change your business. It can change how many clients are coming on with you, how many clients are paying you in full. It's going to really be like, it's going to make them be like, oh, I need to work with her. I want to work with her because look at how awesome she is. And so let's make the choice easy for you, or easy for your clients to choose you. And if one of those spots sound like something you need, let's get on the phone if we haven't already. But that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm sorry this wasn't a Tuesday night live. It was a Wednesday night live. But like I said, some things came up last night. And tell me in the comments, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to branding and website design? Is it knowing how to lay it out? Is it knowing, how it all goes together? Is it knowing what colors to use? Tell me what your biggest struggles are, and that helps me come up with new content for you guys and what to talk about and how to help you guys out. But let me know and say hi. Tell me if you're watching or tell me if you're watching the replay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.